Hello everyone and welcome to Timelessly Tarot. My name is Betsy and I'll be doing your reading for today. Leo, we're going to do a love reading naturally because it's Valentine's Day. So let's get you a good what is coming towards Leo? What is coming towards Leo in love? What is coming towards Leo in love? Leo, this is just a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap the characters around. If I'm talking about them, I could be talking about you. If I'm talking about you, I'm talking about them. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you would like. If not, that's fine too. Alright. Sometimes I read the card as is, or sometimes I will use my intuition. So just bear with me. All right, Leo, what's coming towards Leo? What's coming towards Leo? What's coming towards Leo? Leo, we have a little bit of heartbreak. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. That is what's facing you right now, is betrayal, unwanted feelings, unwanted emotions, feeling off, feeling betrayed, lied to, manipulated, something like that. So that's kind of surrounding your love reading right now. Leo, could be a little bit of loneliness as well. So crossing you, what is challenging you? Leo, what is challenging you in love? Your strength. That's your challenge, is your strength. You're like, how can I have the strength to face this? How can I have the strength to be honest about how I'm really feeling? When is it going to be my turn? So what can we get for the past, Leo? In the past, we have the Nine of Wands. So I don't know if you were like waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for something to happen, like standing your guard. In the past, you were standing your guard. You were very guarded, like wondering what was behind this. So just waiting to see what was creeping up behind what you didn't know. So I feel that, like, just waiting around to see how or what came behind this, and then you were going to handle it. So I don't feel like it was anything that you jumped into. I feel that you kind of like stood back and really watched things unfold in front of your eyes. And I'm not sure if it's because you didn't want to see it, or if you were just waiting for the facts to come in. Let me clarify the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Yeah. So you knew something was wrong in the past. You knew something was up, something was changed, something was different. Some of you can't quite put your finger on why, Leo, this is you. Actually, the Strength card is you, Leo. You aren't being yourself. You're not being your kind of take charge. You're almost having to be the one that needs nurtured. You know what I mean? You're so used to nurturing and helping and having control. Right now, you don't. So it's like your challenge is literally being yourself, or having the strength, like you have the strength with everything else around you. Right now you're kind of cowering down, if that makes sense. um and it's very frustrating for you, and I feel like that's what hurts you the most, is that you're like, I'm not like this, I'm not like this. Why do I feel so down? Why did I let myself get to this point? um but I think it was something that you didn't want to face, or you don't want to face because it's hard, because it was something that was gonna be the top of the top, sort of. Like, you can't get any more hurt than this, than the 10 of Swords. After the 10 of Swords, you it goes into the Page of Swords. So that's kind of choosing to go a different direction, having to go in a different direction mentally, having to start over mentally. And then it goes to the Queen of Swords, which she's by then like just kicking people out of her life left and right, just being done with people. Done. I'm done. Go. Done with you. So it's only up from here. So it can't get any worse than what it's been right now. And one thing about Valentine's Day is, I would rather be alone than be, a quarter of these women out here that know that their partner, men or women, that know that their partner is out messing around, that they don't really love them, but I got my flowers. Bitch, I got my flowers. Like, I just have to say that. Sorry for my language, but it's kind of just how it came out. I wanted to say B, but they're like, no, say it. Okay. So I would rather be informed than look like a clown when everybody else knows what's happening. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. I would much rather be lonely on Thanksgiving. I would much rather be lonely on Valentine's Day than be with somebody that isn't even, you're not even in a relationship. You're in a relationship. They're not, so don't take it as a bad thing, because there's some people that are celebrating Valentine's Day knowing full well that they're texting their other one like at dinner. You know what I mean? So just bear that in mind. Okay, now what is coming into your future love life, Leo? Future, Leo, future. So we have a little bit of victimhood. I feel like this is going to be a stretch for you. Feeling a little lonely. This might have put you in a financial burden as well. You might have gotten a divorce, and so you may have been like a stay-at-home mom, or like kind of had odd jobs in order to let your partner grow and essentially your family, right? So I feel like with this separation, or whatever is going on, I feel like it's kind of put you in a financial burden if you're not feeling lonely. So let's clarify this. Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Yeah, I feel like you want your justice. You want karma bad on this person. You're wanting karma to come back around, or you want to have your justice. You want to have your day in court. You want to have your voice heard. You want this person to understand how you were feeling and why you did what you did, why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. But karma works in a fun way. So she's not going to come around if this person isn't going to get the message. You know what I mean? Karma comes around when it hurts. So karma is not on your time. Karma is on her time. So you may never even know. But know that she comes when the time is right. She comes to hurt, to show lessons, to give lessons to people. And if she isn't allowed to give them that lesson, then they just continue on. So we have to let karma kind of do her thing and hit them when it hurts and hit them where it hurts. And sometimes that's in the wallet, it has to be. So watch for like a loss of money in this person, you know, stuff like that. Money problems. If it's not like if they're not an emotional person, it's usually their wallet that it starts to hurt. So what is in your conscious mind? Or no, sorry, what is in your subconscious mind? What lies in your subconscious mind? What lies in your subconscious mind? What lies in your subconscious mind? You want to love. You want to love, you want to be loved. You're that motherly, you know, that lioness, protective, caring, emotional. You could be a Leo Cancer cusp as well, or have Cancer in your chart. You could want justice on a Libra as well. You could be dealing with a Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. What is on your conscious mind? You just want to go back to being normal and living life without feeling this. You're just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to move on with my life. I'm going to get back on my feet. I'm going to do my thing. And I'm going to prepare, you know, for whatever it is that comes your way. So how are you viewing things? How do you view things? How do you view things? Yeah, an ending. You know it's over. It's over for you. How does this other person feel? How does this other person feel? How does this other person feel? They feel it was a toxic situation, a toxic environment. They have Capricorn and Scorpio, but that's just like death and toxic. This was a toxic relationship, or this is a toxic relationship that needed to end or needs to end. That's how they feel and see the situation. What are your hopes in all this? What are your hopes in all this? You want the 10 of Cups, baby, and I see that. You just want to be happy. And that makes me sad. That really breaks my heart. Like, when I saw that, I was just like, I just want to be happy. That's it. I just want to be happy. That really makes me like tear up. It makes me sad because I can feel it. I feel your pain, you know. I feel it. And right now, even if you're just like, how can you see it as a toxic relationship when I didn't do anything? Or maybe you do see your part in it. But this is just how they're feeling right now. They feel that it was a toxic relationship and it needed to end. Or they felt like they were bound to the relationship. Like there was no freedom. They felt like you were too controlling, too obsessive, too kind of up their ass, you know what I mean, is kind of what I'm feeling. And you're just kind of like, I just want to be happy, like I know this is over. Okay, your hope is to be happy. What are your fears? What are your fears, Leo? Is that you're gonna be lonely. Your fear is you're gonna be lonely. You could be a drinker. Please don't let that take your life over. Please don't depend on alcohol. Don't start to depend on alcohol. But what you don't see is there's only 2 cups that spilled. There are only 2 cups that have spilled. There's 3 more. You only see the 2 that are here. Look behind you, there's 1 more. So you have more left over than what you spilled. You know what I mean? You don't have to be. There's still hope here. You just aren't seeing it. You're too in your feels right now. So, what advice do we have? I'm being told to grab from this one or that. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Let's get some advice for Leo. What advice do we have for Leo? Advice for Leo. What advice do we have for Leo? We have honor. Care for your soul. Honor the divinity within you by practicing self-care. So practice extreme self-care. Right now is the time to care for your soul. Really soul search and really start feeding yourself with positivity. That means literally, even if you don't want to, you have to do the work. Like, you can't feel like, oh, I need to feel in the mood to do this. That's not soul work. Soul work is doing the work when you don't want to do it. Soul searching when you don't want to soul search. Listening to meditative music when you don't want to listen to it. You know what I mean? Calming yourself and allowing yourself to come out of that hole, out of that depression. It's up to you. It's your decision, and we have to do the work or we're going to get depressed. You have to work out, you have to eat healthy, or you're going to gain weight. You know what I mean? So why can't we see that in a soul sense? Why can't we see that in an internal sense? Because we can't see it. But we feel it. We don't see. If we could see, if people wore their emotions on their, like, literally as written on their face, I think that a lot of people would be more sympathetic and more just sympathetic. And we need to soul search for ourselves and really be kind to everybody, because you don't know what people are going through. So apologize when you need to apologize. Don't try to go out of your way and hurt people, and just act as you can. Don't let situations change the person that you are, because you are this Queen of Cups. You're loving, and you can't get to this right now. This is where you want to be again. You want to be the happy, loving, but it's like you can't. You're like, I don't have the strength. I usually have the strength. I'm the strong one. Like, I have to be the strong one. I can't do this. I can't be all da da da. Yeah, you can. You can take time for yourself, and it's okay to be upset, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel disappointed, to feel let down. You're human. That's just showing that you're a human being. You're not a superhero. Just because you're a mom, a grandma, a great grandma, a wife, a sister, a mother, don't have to be. We're not superheroes. We still fall. We will die if we get hit by a bullet. You know what I mean? And we will die and if we don't take care of ourselves. So just bear that in mind. I love you guys. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and I will see you later. Bye.